right? So since we have lost, still have this space, since we have lost 4 electrons, at cathode, right? So these must be gained by cations, right, which is hydrogen ion in our case, right? Because these cannot be stored anywhere in the electrical circuit. And if you remember, in electrolysis, electrons lost is equals to electrons gained, right? So here we have 4 electrons lost, so there must be gain of 4 electrons. Let's see who will gain. Since hydrogen atom, the reaction that occurred at cathode was, hydrogen ion gained 1 electron to form hydrogen atom, right? So 4 hydrogen atoms, these electrons that are lost at anode, right, these electrons would be gained by 4 hydrogen atoms, right? I'm sorry, these electrons would be gained by 4 hydrogen ions, right, to form hydrogen gas, right? Similarly, 2 hydrogen atoms will gain 2 electrons, giving you hydrogen gas, right? Similarly, 2 more hydrogen atoms will gain 2 more electrons, giving you hydrogen gas. So overall reaction is 4 hydrogen atoms will gain 4 electrons, giving you 2 molecules of hydrogen gas, right? So just remember this, and it will prove something. Since if you look at here, we are getting 2 volumes of hydrogen and 1 volume of oxygen for every water molecule, right? If you look at the ionization of water is, when water will dissociate or decompose in this electrolytic reaction, it will form hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas, right? So we have if you look at this, 2 volumes of hydrogen are produced and 1 volume of oxygen is produced. So this is how we can prove, because 4 electrons are lost in forming 1 molecule of oxygen, right? So these electrons must be gained by a positive ion, which is hydrogen in our case. So 4 hydrogen ions gained these 4 electrons, forming 2 molecules of hydrogen gas, right? So just remember this electrons that are lost, due to which it's due to these electrons, right, 4 electrons, that we formed 2 molecules of hydrogen gas. And here 4 OH ions lost 4 electrons, forming 1 oxygen molecule, right? So this is very important, right? So we write it over here that this proves that this also proves one thing, that hydrogen consists of 2 volumes of that water consists of 2 volumes of hydrogen and 1 volume of oxygen, right? I'll just 1 molecule of this all these reactions proved that 1 molecule of oxygen, 1 molecule of water, if you see H2O, consists of 2 volumes of hydrogen and 1 volume of oxygen, right? So this is it. So that is why, due to these reactions, volume of hydrogen produced is equal to twice the volume of oxygen gas, right? So this is proved. And this also proves that water consists of hydrogen and oxygen in the ratio 2:1. This reaction proves this also, right? Because we have 2 volumes of hydrogen and 1 volume of oxygen, right? And which is 2:1 ratio, right? So this is ratio of hydrogen to oxygen is 2:1 by volume, right? That's why we say ratio of hydrogen to oxygen, right, is 2:1. Right, 2:1 by volume. So this is very important, and just go through this, write all these reactions, right, so that you may understand how electrons are losing and where these electrons are getting gained, right? So this, and remember one thing, that in electrolysis, that we have already learnt in previous lectures, that electrons lost would always be equal to electrons gained, and in this electrolysis we have 4 electrons lost and 4 electrons gained, right, forming 2 volumes of hydrogen gas and 1 volume of oxygen gas, right? Someone may also ask you one thing, that why is the level of water is higher in this oxygen cylinder and lower in hydrogen cylinder, right? The same thing you need to explain. Or how can you explain that the water consists of hydrogen and oxygen in the ratio 2:1, right? So all this you need to explain.